We're going to look at example 4E and F in our section 2.3 notes. In order for the cosine inverse to cancel cosine, we need our value x, or the angle that we're looking at in both of these cases, to be somewhere between 0 and pi, or in quadrants 1 and 2. Okay, so in F, we're definitely ready to go because 2 is definitely a number between 0 and pi. Remember, pi is a little bit over 3.14. So 2's in there, so we can go ahead and cancel and be done with this one. The answer is 2. Okay, this one we have a problem. 5 pi over 4 is not between 0 and pi. In fact, if we think about it, it's in quadrant 3, not quadrant 2. Okay, so we need to find an answer either from quadrant 1 or quadrant 2 who is like 5 pi over 4. So if we think about cosine, in quadrant 3, cosine is negative. Okay, so that is telling us that we're definitely going to be using quadrant 2 here because cosine is also negative in quadrant 2. So we need to find an angle that uses the reference angle of pi over 4 in quadrant 2. Okay, pictures can sometimes help as well. Okay, so we're not allowed to be down here, okay, but we know that this is where 5 pi over 4 would go. Okay, and the reference angle for that would be pi over 4. Okay, so we're not allowed to be here though. We want to be in quadrant 2. So if we put a reference angle of pi over 4 in quadrant 2, should be easier for us to figure out what goes here. So if we take pi minus pi over 4, we're going to end up with 3 pi over 4. Okay, that's in the range that we want it to be, and now we can do the cancellation. So our answer is 3 pi over 4.